tell us a little bit about what got you into group running the first time and what you were looking for when you came into Portland.
Sure. So I joined the running club in Oakland after being kind of a solitary, disgruntled, angry runner for years and years and years. And running with a group almost feels like cheating because it's so much easier and so much more fun. So it was really in Oakland. I joined a running club that was super welcoming and found my best friends really, and started running weekly with my running club in Oakland, probably for about 10 years before I moved to Portland.
Oh, awesome.
So I had a big running community when I was in California.
So you knew you enjoyed it and it was something that you did.
Exactly.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So then you decided to come out to the Pacific Northwest. And so what were some of the things that you were looking for when you came? You knew that you liked group running, but when you were coming here and you were looking for a new group, what were some of the things that you're looking for?
Right. So I realized once I started running with a group that I was running further than I ever had before. I was more consistent with my running. I enjoyed it more.
Yeah. Right.
And it just became such a huge part of my life. So through the running club, I would do the Saturday group runs with the running club, but then I met women who lived in my neighborhood and we would meet up a couple of times a week to run together. And they really became my closest friends because, when you spend hours running next to somebody, you share the most intimate details of your life and you just become a great support network. So it was really, I was really afraid to leave that when I moved here, but I assumed I would just be able to find another running club that was as welcoming and had the big range of runners. And
Gotcha.
Right.
So you were able to eventually land on Women's Academy?
Right.
Yeah.
So I tried out a couple of different running clubs, but it seemed like there was more of a focus on racing, which has never been. I like to race, but it's not the reason I run. So it didn't feel like a great fit for me.
Sure.
And so I went into the foot traffic store in Northeast one day and I saw this Women's Academy little flyer.
Sure, yeah.
And I went home and I emailed the lady, Diane. And I said,
we love Diane, yeah.
Right. I said, do you think I can join this thing? It looks like your session's already started. And she said, of course, come on down. And the rest is history.
Excellent. All right. So you're planning on doing the Women's Academy that's coming up, first session of 2020. Excellent.
Yes.
Do you have any particular goals coming up, or is it more hanging out with your community?
It's really just about being with people on Saturdays. I have been a distance runner for a long time, so I am always training for a marathon or an ultra or whatever. I always have something on my calendar, and what I love about Women's Academy is that it's kind of like an instant long run. I mean, Diane does all the work that I hate. She maps it out. She, gets the people together. I don't have to think about anything. I just have to show up at the store. She gives us a route. And
all your friends are there?
All my friends are there, and we just go off and we go off and run. And she always loops it back through a store so that you can stop and use the bathroom or get water or fuel or whatever. And then she brings in these different speakers every week, so you're constantly learning. Even though I've been running for so long, every week there's some new information.
Right, it's always changing.
It's always changing.
Always changing.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, well, MaryBeth, that has been so helpful.
Sure.
Thank you so much. People are going to love that.
Great.